If I give the answer that I'd like to give, people may get excited, but I think it is fundamentally because Tinubu does not need Nigerian votes to be president.
Wow, but he does need it. He must get it.
No, he does not need Nigerian votes to be president. Tinubu needs judges and INEC to give him a result. If you need votes of your people to be president, he will not be, with profound respect, acting with this degree of irresponsibility and utter disregard for the worth and well-being of Nigerians.
Where there is no decency, no principles, things are just happening haphazardly, and it's shameful. But the PDP is alive and well, believe it or not. You see, because the indication for me is what is going on in the field. We have, our structure is solid. After that national convention of November 15, 16, 2025
in
Ibadan, everything is in order. The only problem we have now is INEC that is giving recognition to people, our members that we have expelled. That is the only problem we have.
It's a big problem, isn't it?
It is a big problem. It is not a problem only for the PDP. It is a problem for the question of survival of democracy in Nigeria. It's a question of integrity of our institutions. Where you have INEC, the chairman, I said it before many times, I'm sure you know that, so long as the president, who is going to be competing in the same election, is the one appointing the INEC chairman, we have a problem. So that problem is there. So the INEC chairman has to be above board. Everybody has to sit. So far, Amupiton is behaving just like the one before him, satisfying everything that comes from the political party in power. It's not good enough. So that's a problem for us, but it's a problem for the whole of the Nigeria. And that is a terrible thing to do because the whole international world is watching. If you rig election the way you normally rig it before, you may have Trump coming to get you in your chambers. You may disappear overnight.
You're using Trump to threaten the Nigerian state.
Yes.
Yes.
Everybody has to be careful. This is not the first time it's happening. International Criminal Court is there. So be careful what you do. The way they rig election in Nigeria, no. It's not going to happen again. 2027 is going to be different. So everybody be on the lookout. What we are doing in the PD is making sure that we talk to members of the party. Look.
The fact that you have the US president, first of all, he was the one that told us about this attack. I could let that slide, because I personally think that the people who are victims don't care where the help comes. I understand the contradictions and our failure, but those people need some succor. If the US intervention will bring it, fine. But what I find worrying, personally, Prof, is that our president has not spoken at all. He didn't make a broadcast, and I'm told that he didn't make a broadcast also last year. And then he has left the country, about the same time without saying a word. And then Anthony Joshua got involved in an accident, and then the president made a call to Anthony Joshua and put it out to us. Now, I'm not saying the president shouldn't call Anthony Joshua. Of course, he should. But how come we are hearing from our president about Anthony Joshua, and he's not telling us a thing personally about the fact that we have America sending bombs to our territory? No word, no explanation, no accountability. What is responsible for that, in your opinion, Prof?
If I give the answer that I'd like to give, people may get excited, but I think it is fundamentally because Tinubu does not need Nigerian votes to be president.
Wow, but he does need it. He must get it.
No, he does not need Nigerian votes to be president. Tinubu needs judges and INEC to give him a result. If you need votes of your people to be president, he will not be, with profound respect, acting with this degree of irresponsibility and utter disregard for the worth and well-being of Nigerians. No. It is because at the end of the day, let us all be honest, what he needs are the judges and INEC. And if votes counted, Nigerian politicians would not be as irresponsible, from the president down, will not be as irresponsible as they are to behave as if Nigerians do not count. Because for good or for ill, and I agree with you, people, I've spent most of my life working on atrocities and insecurity across the world, and particularly across the African continent. And when you look at the situation, Sudan, in Darfur, for instance, or indeed in the north of Ethiopia, in Tigray, in Sierra Leone, Liberia, where we had the situation in West Africa, in the last decade of the last millennium, the fact is people who are in trouble, or indeed in the Great Lakes of Africa, right? People who find themselves at the receiving end of a challenging situation do not mind where help comes from. I totally agree. But when that help involves something on the scale of a missile strike on your territory, you do expect that your president will be responsible enough to face his people and say, this is what transpired. And that, to not do that, to not think he owes Nigerians that, and to then leave the country. And while all of that is taking place, what happens? They issue a statement on a $1 billion financing arrangement for the so-called Coastal Road. They found time to do that. They found time to attend AO in Lagos. They found time to commiserate with Anthony Joshua publicly. But the president has not said anything about the situation. That for me is the most eloquent, as I say, of New Year statements and New Year messages. It says the man does not think Nigerians matter.
Tinubu does not need Nigeria vote to become the president. If not, he will not have been acting with this degree of irresponsibility. If you truly look at it now, what he said, what Professor Chidi said, and what Tinubu is doing is irresponsible. Tinubu, you know, I don't need to tell you that Tinubu is irresponsible. Yes. So, anyways, having said that, take it or leave it. The INEC and judges that Tinubu needs to write him a result in 2027 is not going to work for him. Take it or leave it, that's your business. It's not going to work for him. Yet this is a prediction for everybody, because there is nowhere many Nigerians who will open his eyes, go to the polling unit and vote for Tinubu to say Tinubu deserves a second term in office with this level of irresponsibility in office, having deal with Nigerians with this manner of irresponsibility, with this level of hardship that he has thrown Nigeria into. So you will now find a time to go to the polling unit to cast your vote. You will now say, even if somebody blindfolded you, even if they display something on your face that you have your candidate you want to vote for, when you get there, you suddenly you regain your sight, right? You regain your sight. You could see who you are going to vote for. I do not even think, but because he does not need our vote, we don't mean he don't regard us as citizens, but he's choosing to do whatever he like. We are waiting for him to police him. So take it or leave it. This is where he focus on. It's not going to work for him. He's not going to get the second term. He knows that already. So I'm very sure, because he said no, he's not coming back. He can do whatever he likes now, and so that he just put Nigeria in the state of confusion. Just be talking. It doesn't concern him that we have been talking, and he kept quiet. He never said anything. That is it. Now, the worst part of it, he traveled with this level of insecurity in the country, the airstrikes and different bombs. You will not see a responsible leader who travels out of his country on the New Year Day to another country to celebrate Christmas with who? And from there, say you want to talk to Nigeria, make a broadcast on New Year Day to talk to Nigeria like every other president does. No, this is too irresponsible. And again, he travels for you to know that this government, they have something they are hiding from Nigerians. But Nigerians know the truth. If you don't know, I know what is going on. That the media house, the so-called spokesman for Tinubu, the likes of Bayo Nanuga, Daniel Bwala, whatever you call them, they said Tinubu was going to Europe. They never mentioned the country that Tinubu was going, just to use that to deceive Nigerians, just for us to wake up. They now link up with Tinubu, now link up with the Rwanda president in France, saying that they went to meet in France, they are doing business trip, whatever, and that one there's a mission. Now the rumors outside is because of what is going on in America, they link up with Rwanda president, because that one that Donald Trump is a friend, is for that one now to help on behalf of Tinubu to negotiate with Donald Trump because of the problem coming 2027 presidential election. That is the reason why he has to go there in France. Because if they just told us directly that Tinubu is going to France again, we say, hey, is he now living in France or living in Nigeria, or is going to hospital again? They don't want to say that. They just put you in a state of confusion. Just be speculating that Tinubu is going to Europe. Which of the country in Europe, we don't know. Just for us to see Tinubu in France with Rwanda president. They say the link off or whatever. Now, that one is another topic entirely, because it's for that Kagame to help Tinubu negotiate with Donald Trump. Because Tinubu know now, he don't pull himself into trouble. He's in trouble. What this man said. You see, let me not even talk too much, Seth, because if Tinubu regards Nigerians as something he truly mean well for this country, for the citizens he's looking after, he wouldn't have been this level of disrespect from day one till today. Everything has gone wrong. Not everything. So yet, well, it is okay. We are waiting for him. Do whatever he likes now. Go to France. Go to this 2027 shall tell. At that time, you will tell me reasons why Tinubu deserves second term. Rig election and die with it. Operation Fire for Fire. It's 2027 election. So wait, the judges, they themselves, they know by now that they should have it at the back of their mind that, hey, this thing you are about to do, God will not forgive you. Nigerians will not forgive you. INEC himself, Josh Amokbitan, he should know this is what they appointed you to come and do. You should know that Nigeria will not give you the time. You don't want to wake up and you don't want to wake up in an unknown destination, do you? You don't want to wake up, see that there is no roof under your head, under your this thing again, do you? All those things. So Nigerians are wise up. Affliction will not rain for the second time. Anyways, please share this video and follow for more. If you are hoping that Tinubu is going to come back in 2027, you'll be just been dreaming. You just been dreaming. You will never come out of your dream Be dreaming to say Tinubu will come back. No. Anyways, please share this video and follow for more.